Alright guys, what's up? So today we're going to go over the chair deadlift. This has been a great accessory movement to help me get more upright in my sumo deadlift. If you're struggling with getting close to the bar, wedging your hips closer to the bar, and getting more vertical, this is a great accessory movement to add into your training. I would put this in on your dynamic effort day, or I'd put it in after your main sets are done as an accessory movement. I'll usually do 3 working sets on this, usually between 5 to 6 reps, no more than that. You want to keep the volume pretty low on these. You don't want to do a ton of reps here. So you want to be able to just get in, get it done, really focus on your technique more than everything. It doesn't matter how much weight you move on these. It matters how efficient you are doing this exercise. So today I'm here with one of my athletes, Josh Gallone. He is currently in prep for the Ghost Clash. We're going to go over this movement. He has a really good deadlift as well. Pulls right around 700 pounds, so I'm super pumped to show you guys how we utilize this movement and how it's able to help your deadlift.
I think most of us would agree that getting a coach is a great step forward that an athlete can make to make greater progress. What if you had a whole bunch of coaches and a whole bunch of driven elite level athletes and like-minded people all in your corner trying to make you better? That's exactly what you're going to get with the Table Talk Discord crew.
Would I join again? Absolutely. And I will continue to be a member of the Discord group as long as it's active. I've been a big fan of Table Talk over the last couple of years. It's one of my top podcasts that I listen to. So once Dave Tate announced that there would be a Discord crew, it was a no-brainer for me to join. It's been overwhelmingly positive experience. One of the biggest benefits of being in the Discord crew, form checks. I work out in my garage by myself. I don't have people to cue me, to correct me, to coach me, anything like that. So being able to hop on the Discord, post my videos, and having elite top level powerlifters and coaches able to give me real-time feedback that, hey man, you need to tweak this, you need to work on this, do some more accessories here, has been a huge benefit. I've seen my progression as a lifter make jumps just because of that. There's so much info on the Discord group for the members, thousands of articles, tons of ebooks, and really the best thing about it, it's like you're back in the gym, you're busting other people's balls sometimes. At the same time, you're getting really good information. It's been a blessing for me this last year, and I really recommend it.
All right, so this is how we set up for this movement. Some of the things you want to do is make sure you have the box at a height that is good enough. So you don't want the box too low. You want the box right around where your hip position should be when you start the deadlift. So we've moved the box height up to where Josh's hips are in a good spot to begin his first repetition, and where I'd want his hips to be approximately for actually doing 1 rep on the sumo deadlift. So what I have athletes do is we'll grab the bar. So you go ahead and set your grip. Josh pulls hook grip, so we'll go ahead and set it. And when you do this movement, we'll pull 1 rep to the shin area to find positioning like this. He's creating thoracic extension, his upper back. He's pulling his chest up. Now he's in position to pull. But now you want to come back down. Now he knows what that feels like to be in position. Now that he knows what he needs to do and knows how to get his body wedged in the right spot, he's going to now pull 1 whole repetition. So as you can see, he did 1 half rep and then did 1 full rep. So that counts as 1. I'll have him do a total of 5 reps. You don't have to do 5 reps, by the way. But I'll have an athlete do 5 reps in 1 set, and that will just be 1. And then I'll usually have them do no more than 3 sets, and that's it in a workout. So you can go ahead and sit back up. So the main reason we want to do this movement, like I said, is to be able to wedge your hips closer to the bar and get yourself in good positioning to pull. A lot of people will start with their hips way too low in a sumo deadlift, and they'll try to almost squat the weight off the floor. But what happens is their hips naturally shoot up, and then the bar's out in front of them. And what happens is their hips are close or further away from the bar, which you'll see a lot of guys get like the earthquake effect, and they'll shake, and they'll end up missing the lift because their hips are now shooting out of position. So what this does, it allows you to really focus on anchoring yourself in position, finding where your hips should be, going from there, then completing the lift. So once you're able to find that spot, you can kind of replicate that into your actual sumo deadlift, now that you know what it feels like with the chair deadlift. So we'll just do 1 more rep, give you guys another look at it, just so you're able to see what it should look like. So he's setting his hands, he's wedging himself closer to the bar. From here, he's creating that thoracic extension, his upper back, and now he's going to go into 1 full rep. Okay. And another thing to add to this too is when you're really focusing on pulling the slack out of the bar will just float off the floor. So this is a really good way to mimic that, to when you have heavy weights on the bar, you can find the slack, pull the slack out of the bar, and now you're in a position to go. So this is just something you can use and really try to get a feel for where you should be at, how the hook grip should feel, how wedging closer to the bar should feel, and how pulling the slack out should feel. So Josh, is there anything you want to add to that?
No, I've always thought that this was like one of the best movements that we've worked on together to help me get better positioning outside of just the stretching that we did.
Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely think it's a really good movement to add in, especially like your hip mobility is also somewhat poor. For people that are also struggling with that, this is something they can use and it'll really help them out. And like the stretch, the tactical frog. So if someone can throw the tactical frog stretch in, you can even do it as a warm-up. It'll help open those hips up and just help you wedge closer to the bar. The more the bar is closer to your hips and the more vertical you can get, the smoother your sumo deadlift is going to be. The further the bar is away from you, the less efficient your deadlift is going to be in sumo. So with those things taken into consideration, working on your mobility, utilizing this accessory movement, it should definitely help your sumo deadlift out a lot, and it should help you find your positioning. So I hope this really helps you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing some awesome deadlifts.